of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. A constant problem faced by the Highway Patrol is in the enforcement of law in the more desolate rural regions, where the occasional communities are not large enough to require the services of full-time peace officers. It was in such a section on the morning of the 18th of August that the Highway Patrol encountered one of its most cold-blooded cases of murder.
Hello, Baldwin. How are you? How you doing, Al? Now, is that any way to welcome old friends? We haven't seen you since you got out. Oh, say, by the way, Al, this is my wife, Dell. Honey, this here is Al Baldwin.
Glad to meet you, Al.
What do you want? What do you mean, what do we want? We was just passing through and thought we'd stop and say hello to our old cellmate, that's all.
Quit wasting time and tell them what we're here for.
Look, I don't want any trouble, Tom. I've worked up a legitimate business since I got out of prison. I don't want any trouble.
We don't want any trouble either. The way we got it figured, there won't be any.
Okay. Okay, just so long as we understand each other. What's the deal?
Any place where we can talk?
On the station. No one can see you from the road.
Okay. Frank, you stay with the car. Come on, Dale. Kathy in the house?
How'd you know my wife's name?
We sort of kept tabs on you, Al. After all, us ex-cons got to stick together, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Do you mind telling me what you're planning?
We've got a cinch job here, Al. I used to work for the farm combine. I know all about how they send a guard through here to make bank deposits for your local farmers and merchants. Now, a year ago, the average semi-weekly pickup from 64 farmers and merchants ran better than $12,000. It's probably higher now.
Sure, but why does it have to be pulled here?
Sid Wells, the guard, hasn't changed his routine in years. The way we got it planned, he's not going to have a chance to fight back. So nobody gets hurt.
Well, what about me? What happens when the highway patrol starts coming around and asking questions?
Wells never got here.
Yeah, but what'll he say when I'm telling him that?
We can talk about that later, Tom. The main thing, Al, is Wells due here today around noon for a pickup?
No. He won't be by until tomorrow.
Well, why not? This used to be the day they had scheduled for a pickup.
They just changed it. If you come back tomorrow morning...
We're here. Why should we travel 50 miles back to the city when you can put us up for the night?
Well, I've got a small house. There's not much room.
Let's go inside and meet the missus. Hey, Frank! Over at the house.
Honey, this is Dell Wright.
How do you do? Hello, Mrs. Baldwin.
And her husband, Tom. And Frank Jennings.
How do you do?
How are you, Mrs. Baldwin? We're old friends of Al.
Tom and Frank and I were in state prison together.
Oh?
They're going to spend the night. I told them it'd be a little crowded.
Well, we'll do the best we can. All right.
It's a nice place you got here, Al. Where can Frank and I walk up?
Right in there through the arch.
What? Hey. Don't worry about it, Frank.
Can't help but worry.
Say, look, Al. You better tell your wife what we got in mind, just in case we need her. You know, she's got to have the right answers when the patrol comes around and starts asking questions.
Yeah, sure. It's a customer. I'll take care of him.
Wait, you lying rat. What was all that tomorrow stuff about? That's the combine guard out there now.
He was supposed to come by tomorrow.
Frank, you follow me out in case I need you. Come on. Dell, come out here. Kathy, you come out here, too.
Al, what?
All right, stay right where you are. Dell, you stay here with Kathy. And see that she stays here.
Sure.
All right, now let's get out there. You introduce me as your new helper. Understand?
Morning, Al.
Morning, Sid. This is my new helper.
Oh, glad to know you.
Hi, Sid.
Well, what do you got for me, Al?
It's inside. I'll get it for you. Well, that's it!
All right, stay where you are. Frank!
There's trouble out there.
Get out.
All right, let's go. You think you can take care of both of them, Dell?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Inside, you two.
Go on.
All right, let's have those keys.
You're gonna ride inside. Get in. Okay, let's go.
Right.
Wells, out. All right, Frank.
Gee, mister, you got the money here. You don't need to kill me.
Who said anything about killing you? Hurry up, Frank.
I'm in.
All right, Wells, now get back inside. That ought to do it. Lock it up. Better drive it up the hill a little way so it won't be so easy to spot from the highway.
That ought to do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Now, that was dumb. You didn't set the handbrake.
We better get that truck out of sight.
Now, wait a minute. Here comes a car. We'd better get out of sight.
Come on.
Well, it looks like it coasted down this hill. Go on up there, see if you see any other tire tracks. 3016 at 2150. Are you on the air?
2150 by. What do you got?
Found a body in a panel truck. Plumber in Valley Circle. Been shot.
I'm not too far behind you. I'll meet you there. 10-4?
10-4.
150 to headquarters.
What are you doing? It's safer in here.
What happened?
The highway patrol spotted the truck.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Use your head. We leave here now, we'll run smack into their roadblocks. We gotta stay put.
Well, yes, but they'll be coming here.
So what? As long as the Baldwins don't talk, we're okay. The patrol can't prove anything against us. I look smart, boy. Now, until we're able to get out of here, you and me are going to stick together like glue, understand? I'm your new helper. You hired me yesterday, and I'm here all alone. Get it? One word out of you, and she gets killed, savvy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, show me around outside. I want to look and act like a real grease monkey by the time the patrol gets here. Come on.
What'd you find in the hills? Any tire tracks or anything?
No, not a thing.
Looks like they took him up there, then killed him. The brake slipped in the truck, and he came back on the highway.
Coroner's on his way down. He'll be able to give us an idea how long Sid's been dead.
We haven't got time for the coroner. No tire tracks. That means no car. Unless they took to the hills, they gotta be in this area someplace. Wait a minute. Maybe they figured on a roadblock, and they are holed up around here. Let's check on the guard. You know where he stops in this area?
Well, let me see. North about 2 miles is at Daniel's farm.
All right, check that. What about south?
Al Baldwin's gas station. Say, wait a second.
What?
Baldwin's an ex-con.
What do you know about it?
Well, he's been down here a couple of years. Cooperative. Never misses a report date. He and his wife seem like real nice people. But he did do time for a stick-up.
And there's a lot of ex-cons. That doesn't mean anything. Get on the horn. Have them check the north. Let's go to Baldwin's. Come on.
Wells didn't stop by here. Understand? Just remember your wife's inside with Dell and Frank. Oh, here they come. Now get a grin on your face and act natural.
Hello, Al. Hi, Sarge.
Want you to meet Dan Matthews, head of patrol. It's Al Baldwin.
Miss Matthews?
All right.
This is my new helper, Tom Wright. Officer Walters, Dan Matthews.
How are you?
Matthews? Hi, Sarge.
Anything we can do for you, Sarge?
Did Sid Wells stop by here today?
No, I haven't seen him. Why?
Well, there's been a little trouble. The combine truck was held up and the driver killed.
Sid Wells killed?
Yeah, a couple of miles from here. You see or hear anything?
No, nothing at all.
How about you? Did you see anybody walk by in the past hour or so?
No, sir. I've been busy in the back. How'd you get that bump on your head, Al?
Well, I'm afraid that was my fault. I was lifting the hood, banged Al right in the forehead. Heck of a way to treat the boss, isn't it?
That sure is. If you hear anything, let us know, will you?
You bet we will, sir.
Thanks very much.
You said that no one was going to
You
get
did
hurt.
real good, boss. Just keep it up. I'm sure we won't have any trouble getting out of here tomorrow. Come on. I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat.
What about this Baldwin? Does he live alone?
No, he's got a wife, Kathy. She's a real nice girl. She always comes...
She always what?
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Kathy's always around. Whenever a patrol car stops by, she always comes out with a cold drink. And that new helper. Al doesn't do the kind of a business where he needs a helper. Let's go back there.
How do you figure something's wrong?
I don't know.
Ever since Al moved down here, he's been clean as a whistle, but it just doesn't smell right.
I got an idea. I'm going back to Al's place. You join the other patrolmen. If I'm not out of Al's place in 10 minutes, come and get me.
Right.
Take off.
Dan Matthews was taking a calculated risk in returning to the gas station alone. If the murderers of the farm combine guard were there, he was hoping that this action might cause them to reveal themselves.
Want something, Mr. Matthews?
Got a job for you. Blew a tire. The car's just down the road.
Oh, I'll come up with you.
Hey, what about that list of supplies you said you needed, Al? You got to write the order today, don't you? If you want to go take care of it now, I'll go along with Mr. Matthews.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The supplies.
You need any tools, Mr. Matthews?
Everything's in the car.
Well, let's go.
All right, let's go.
He's taking Tom with him.
I don't think so. Not the way they're walking together. Anyway, he wouldn't have come alone for Tom. Oh, Al, what are we gonna do?
It's all right, honey. It's all right. Take it easy.
What's that cop doing with Tom?
He blew a tire. Tom went with him to change it.
Hey, I gotta hand it to that Tom. He's sure working things out right.
Where are you from, Tom?
Up north, sir.
What are you doing around here?
Well, Al said he could use a helper. I thought maybe there might be a better future for me down here.
Oh. Hold it. Put your hands on top of your head. Two shots fired. The lab will tell us whether this is the gun that killed the guard. Who else is in this with you?
Al Baldwin. It's his gun. He did the shooting.
Who else?
Nobody else. Just the two of us.
Where's the money?
I don't know. Al took it.
Where's Al's wife?
I don't know.
Take him away. Looks like your hunch paid off.
Shall we go pick up Baldwin?
No. I don't think he's telling us the whole story.
What do you mean?
Maybe Baldwin's in this, maybe he isn't, I don't know. But the way Wright was treading on Al's toes looked like he was afraid to let him out of his sight. Wouldn't let him come up here with me.
You mean like he's keeping Al as a hostage?
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, there's nothing to stop Al from talking now.
Unless other members of the gang are holding his wife. She might be in the house with him right now.
Well, if we go back there without Wright, they'll know there's trouble.
Yeah, we can't take him back there, that's for sure. This might work. You're about the same size and weight as he is.
You mean you want me to change clothes with him?
It's kind of risky. Maybe they're going to notice the difference. We'll have to take the chance.
Suppose I keep my face hidden. You could probably block their vision.
Well, I could try. It's worth the chance. Change clothes. Be sure you get the car keys.
What's keeping him? Was that the truth about that guy taking Tom just to change his tire?
I told you it was.
Take it easy, Dell. He'll be back. Give him time.
Maybe he had a chance to run off without us. That's what I'm thinking.
Without the dough, not Tom. It's still in the back seat of the car. Who is it?
A patrol car.
Tom in it?
I don't know. I can't see.
Keep your back to the house. Nobody's watching.
Maybe Wright's supposed to signal him or something if everything's okay.
They've seen enough of you. Come on over here.
Okay, Baldwin. Get up and get rid of that cop.
Well, suppose I can't.
That's your worry. I said get rid of him.
Sergeant, where's Tom?
We got him. He had a gun on him. Come on, Al. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
They've got Kathy inside. They'll kill her if you try anything.
Who's got her?
Tom's wife and his friend Frank Jennings. I knew the guys in the state prison. They came here today and told me what they were going to do. I tried to warn Sid Wells. That's how I got this knot on my head. But for heaven's sake, don't try anything. They killed Wells. They stand nothing to lose by killing my wife.
Relax. Take it easy, will you? Did they see the sergeant? They think it was Tom?
Yeah.
Suppose you went in the house, told him Tom wanted to see him. Think they'd come out?
No. Not both of them. Besides, Frank told me to get rid of you.
There's got to be a way to trick him out of there.
You'll only get Kathy into trouble. No matter what you do, they'll hold on to her. That's why I haven't been able to do anything. Don't you see? You can't touch them.
All right, relax. We're going to make sure nothing happens to your wife. Now, as long as they're holding you in check, you know nothing's going to happen to her.
They might think something's going wrong. They might get panicky. You got to give me a break and get out of here before they think I've double-crossed them.
Double-cross? That might work. Suppose they thought Tom was trying to get away.
Yeah, that might do it. They have the money in the back seat. Tom hid it there.
All right, here's what we'll do. I'm going to get in my car and drive away. When I'm out of sight, I'll park it and then come back. Take me 3 or 4 minutes. Now, Al, I want you to go in the house. You tell him Tom's scared. He's going to make a run for it. Tom, you get in the car. And when you do, have trouble starting it. Now, have you got this straight?
Still there, huh?
Yeah. I don't like this. If everything's going okay, why is that cop still hanging around?
How do I know? Maybe he's just standing there chewing the fat.
Al, I know how you feel. Now, do what you're supposed to do. Don't try and be a hero. We'll get your wife back for you.
Everything's okay.
Yeah. You go and get Tom. Tell him I want to know what's going on.
Tom will come in when he wants to. He don't like nobody to tell him what to do.
Oh, never mind. I'll tell him myself. You just watch her. Hey, Tom, come here.
Listen, something's up. I don't want him to see me talking to you like this. Come inside and I'll tell you.
Go on in. I'll follow you. What did he say, the guy on the phone?
He said that he'd meet him in town. That he's going to clear out alone with the dough.
If he is, I'll get him.
Oh, we both will. That guy, that isn't Tom. He's just wearing Tom's clothes. He's a cop.
I'll get him.
So you did call the cops in, huh, Baldwin? I ought to kill you now, but I'm not through with you yet. We're all going outside. You and Kathy first. Come on. You cop, you in the car. Get out and drop your gun unless you want both of them to get it. Get around the back of the car. Now you're going to drive us. We'll be in the back seat, and I'll have this gun on both of you. Now get in.
Here. I told you not to be a hero. You could have gotten your head blown off.
I couldn't help it. When I saw her shoving that gun at Kathy, I guess I kind of lost my head.
Mrs. Baldwin, you got a good guy here. Hang on to him. Next week's Highway Patrol story is a very unusual one. I hope you'll be with us. Until then, remember, it isn't the car that kills, it's the driver. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.